Every one of us wants to make a difference. There is a God-given longing in each of us that is very much the same. You and I are aiming for purpose. Purposeful lives that leave a positive and lasting impact on our spheres of influence. But too often, it seems we just can't seem to figure out how to do it. There was a point in my younger adult life when I encountered a woman who seemed not only to love God, but it seemed like she was in love with Him. She had no formal seminary training and no initials after her name, but she possessed both a depth in her knowledge of God, His character, and how great was His love for her, that it oozed out of everything she did, and it left a mark on me. At the time, I couldn't put my finger on what it was that she possessed that made her different from me. What was it that she had that I could only envy? So I did the only thing I knew to do. I began to ask God for it when I prayed. I didn't even know what to call what I was asking for. So I just prayed, Lord, do you see so-and-so? I don't know what she's got that I don't have, but whatever it is, I want it. I want that. In time, I discovered that was passion. It was actually a passion and purpose combo thrown together so that she lived these out in everything she did. This woman possessed a desire for God and an effectiveness I did not even yet understand. What I've come to know about that is this. Possessing her that is not my idea. It's not some discontented, selfish cry for special treatment or a great platform or easy living. It's no health and wealth fantasy gospel. This woman was simply an embodiment of John 15:8. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. But now I had a problem. You see, you cannot live out what you do not possess. You can't be profoundly fruitful when you're buried in normal, nominal Christianity, playing the good girl role, but lacking the power promised in this verse, passionless, filled with your own dreams for your life, running low on desire for God, bearing next to no fruit, not yearning for Him, like you would water in a dry and weary land. That was me. And I feared maybe I wasn't cut out for that. Maybe it was only for certain people and I just didn't make the cut. What I came to recognize over time was that the passion and purpose combo I so longed for was accessible and attainable, even for someone as ordinary as me. Think of this life I witnessed and wished for, like a bowl of plain, ordinary sugar cookie dough. By itself, it's nothing special and without great influence. But then you add some blue food coloring. The Holy Spirit enters your life. You're a Christian. But nothing changes until you begin to stir the bowl. Stirring the blue and white candy cane-like stripes within the bowl looks like some awkward and ugly cookies in the making. But the longer you stir, the more integrated the color becomes until the blue and white have become infused. That's what I saw in the woman. Maybe you felt like something has been missing. Perhaps you've thought there should be more as a Christian. And like me, you got your bowl and your food coloring. You're a believer, but it's just not coming together. Your desire for God is in the tank, but you long for a life of significance. You too want that and fear maybe it's just not possible. Or maybe it's just not possible for you. Here, we want to help clarify the that in your life. In essence, we hope to simply stir the bowl. Hebrews 10 calls us to consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, and that's why She Yearns Ministry exists. We are here to stir a desire for God, the that which can be stirred into your everyday life. Honestly, the kind of satisfaction and vision you seek in pursuit of the that I so desired doesn't come in a day, or a week, or even a year. You can't find it in a single book with 10 easy steps, or by attending a conference, or through a video series given in exchange for your email. Regardless of what is promised, you cannot live out what you do not possess. But you can be challenged to pray differently. You can learn and grow in your desire for God. We want you to be equipped in your journey. We want you to be encouraged in such a way that you know how to intimately connect with the Lord to discover your purpose so that you can live it out daily. Because our desire at She Yearns Ministries is to see you attain that, a longing for God and an assurance in your purpose. We seek to provide resources to stir your desire for God. It's a work only God can orchestrate in your heart and life, but we can participate with Him in that work with you and on your behalf. Sometimes it might be as simple as reminding you of what you already know. Other times it will be a tool offered that enables you to grow and know Jesus more fully. Here you will discover videos, blog posts, Bible studies, podcasts, devotionals, plans, and more encouraging resources as we consider how to stir up one another to love and good works and exhort one another every day, as long as it is called today, that none of you may be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin. Since we know it's impossible to live out what we do not possess, our mission is to see you grow in your desire for God and His purposes for your life. It is then you can begin to experience the life that you long for, bearing much fruit, bringing glory to your Father, showing the that within to another longing soul, passion and purpose stirred together for you, for life.